Taylor Swift. From humble beginnings to dazzling stadium tours, her journey is one of remarkable talent and unwavering determination. Nashville, Tennessee, the heart of country music and the destination for a young Taylor Swift with a head full of dreams. At just 14 years old, she achieved what many seasoned musicians only dream of, a songwriting deal with Sony ATV. Taylor Allison Swift was born on December 13, 1989 in Reading, Pennsylvania. Her grandmother, Marjorie Finley, a professional opera singer, became a significant influence. At the age of 10, Taylor began writing songs, pouring her thoughts and feelings into lyrics that showcased a wisdom beyond her years. Nashville, Tennessee, the home of country music, beckoned. Taylor's parents recognized their daughter's unwavering determination. They made a decision. They would support Taylor's dreams, even if it meant countless hours on the road, driving to Nashville for performances and meetings. Taylor's songwriting became her sanctuary, a place where she could express her thoughts and emotions with honesty and vulnerability. At 12 years old, Taylor wrote Lucky You, a song inspired by her family's move to a new town. Recognizing their daughter's talent, Taylor's parents hired a demo producer to help her record some of her songs. Armed with her guitar, her notebook filled with songs, and an unshakable belief in herself, Taylor continued to make the pilgrimage to Nashville. Word of the talented young singer-songwriter from Pennsylvania began to spread through Nashville's music circles. At 14 years old, Taylor Swift achieved a significant milestone. She signed a publishing deal with Sony ATV Music Publishing. She spent countless hours in writing rooms, collaborating with established hitmakers, learning the art of crafting commercially viable songs while staying true to her voice. With a publishing deal under her belt and a growing reputation as a talented songwriter, Taylor Swift was ready for the next step. Scott Borchetta offered her a recording contract with his newly formed label Big Machine Records. Taylor, still only 15 years old, was ecstatic. She spent countless hours in the studio experimenting with different sounds, pushing herself vocally and honing her craft. The first single from Taylor Swift's debut album was a song titled Tim McGraw. Released in June 2006, Tim McGraw quickly climbed the country music charts. Her self-titled debut album, Taylor Swift, was released in October 2006, just a few months after her 17th birthday. In 2008, Taylor Swift returned to the studio to record her sophomore album. The album, titled Fearless, was a reflection of Taylor's own journey, her fears, her dreams, and her unwavering belief in the power of love. The album debuted at #1 on the Billboard 200 chart, selling over 592,000 copies in its first week. Fearless wasn't just a commercial success, it was a critical triumph. The album's success extended beyond the country music genre, attracting a wider audience and solidifying Taylor's status as a global pop star. Fearless earned Taylor Swift 4 Grammy Awards, including the coveted Album of the Year award. Perhaps the most iconic song from Fearless was Love Story, a Romeo and Juliet-inspired ballad that became a global phenomenon. Love Story topped the charts worldwide, becoming one of the best-selling singles of all time. The Fearless era was a whirlwind of award shows, sold-out tours, and media appearances. The 2009 MTV Video Music Awards should have been a night of triumph for Taylor Swift. Her video for You Belong With Me had won the award for Best Female Video, yet the night took an unexpected turn. An incident that would become a defining moment in Taylor's career. At the 2009 VMAs incident thrust Taylor Swift into the center of a media storm. Navigating the treacherous waters of fame, Taylor turned to what she knew best, songwriting. She emerged from the experience stronger, more determined, and with a deeper understanding of the complexities of fame. As Taylor's career progressed, she faced new challenges, including a highly publicized dispute over the ownership of her master recordings. Determined to regain control of her music and her legacy, Taylor made a bold decision. She would re-record her first 6 albums. The re-recorded albums, released to critical acclaim, symbolized Taylor's refusal to be defined by the industry's constraints. Taylor Swift's third studio album, Speak Now, released in 2010, marked a significant evolution in her musical journey. Each track was written solely by Taylor, showcasing her maturing narrative voice. The album explores themes of love, forgiveness, and self-discovery. Speak Now was a narrative tapestry, weaving poignant stories. Songs like Dear John reflected personal experiences, allowing listeners a glimpse into her life. Her ability to articulate complex emotions struck a chord with her audience. Speak Now received critical acclaim and commercial success, debuting at #1 on the Billboard 200 chart. In 2012, Taylor Swift took a bold step with her 4th studio album, Red. This album marked a significant departure from her earlier works, blending pop elements with her country roots. Red is often viewed as a transitional album, redefining her sound. Collaborations with producers like Max Martin and Shellback crafted the lead single, We're Never Ever Getting Back Together. This track signaled her shift towards mainstream pop, becoming her first #1 on the Billboard Hot 100. Songs like I Knew You Were Trouble and 22 showcased genre mixing, incorporating electronic elements. Meanwhile, tracks like All Too Well maintained her storytelling and acoustic style. Red received critical acclaim for its versatility and emotional range. It was a commercial success, establishing Taylor as a versatile artist. Taylor Swift's 5th studio album, 1989, released in 2014, represented a complete embrace of pop music. Abandoning her country roots, Taylor cited 1980s synth pop as a major influence, which was evident in the album's sound, a stark contrast to her earlier work. 1989 was a bold, experimental effort that featured catchy hooks, heavy synth and processed beats, a sound that was both a commercial and critical success. The album's lead single, Shake It Off, was an anthem of self-affirmation, its upbeat tempo and catchy lyrics making it an instant hit, reaching the top of the charts globally. Other tracks, like Blank Space and Style, continued this trend, showcasing Taylor's ability to craft pop songs that were not only commercially viable but also critically well received. 1989 won the Grammy Award for Album of the Year, making Taylor the first woman to win this award twice. It was both a commercial juggernaut and a critical darling, praised for its cohesive sound and Taylor's sharp songwriting. This album not only reinvented Taylor Swift's musical identity but also set new standards in pop music, influencing the genre's landscape significantly. In 2017, Taylor Swift released Reputation, an album that delved into themes of media portrayal, fame, and personal scrutiny. This album presented a darker, more introspective Taylor with heavy bass lines, electropop influences, and lyrics that often addressed her struggles with public perception and personal relationships. Songs like Look What You Made Me Do and Endgame featured aggressive lyrics and a departure from the more light-hearted pop of 1989. The album's aesthetic was darker, both musically and visually, reflecting the tumultuous period that inspired it. This era of Taylor's music was marked by introspection and a defiance that had not been as pronounced in her previous works. Reputation was a commercial success, although it polarized some critics and fans due to its departure from Taylor's earlier, more upbeat pop sound. However, it showcased her versatility as an artist and her willingness to experiment with new musical styles and themes, further cementing her status as a major force in the music industry. In 2019, Taylor Swift released Lover, an album that marked a return to a more luminous, upbeat sound after the darker tones of Reputation. Lover embraces a spectrum of emotions, focusing on themes of love, tolerance, and introspection, reflecting a more content and reflective Taylor. Tracks like Lover and Me feature vibrant melodies and romantic lyrics reminiscent of her earlier works but with a mature twist. The album explores a variety of soundscapes, from the dreamy wistfulness of Cornelia Street to the political undertones of You Need to Calm Down, which advocates for LGBTQ+ rights. Lover was well received for its lyrical complexity and broad appeal. It seamlessly blends the pop sensibilities of her recent albums with the emotional storytelling of her country roots, showcasing Taylor's enduring capacity to evolve as an artist while staying true to her core artistic values. The year 2020 brought unexpected changes to the world, and the music industry was no exception. Taylor Swift used this period to embark on a new creative adventure. In July 2020, she surprised fans with Folklore, embracing indie folk and alternative influences. Folklore showcased Taylor's versatility as a songwriter. Written and recorded during lockdown, it featured intimate storytelling and a stripped-back sound. Collaborating with Aaron Dessner and Jack Antonoff, Taylor crafted an ethereal album. 5 months later, she released Evermore, continuing her indie folk exploration. The success of both albums solidified Taylor's status as a musical chameleon. Beyond her musical achievements, Taylor Swift has become a powerful advocate for artists' rights, using her platform to speak out against unfair industry practices. In 2019, she publicly criticized music executive Scooter Braun's acquisition of her former label, Big Machine Records, and the master recordings of her first 6 albums. Taylor's stance on artists' ownership of their music ignited a wider conversation within the industry, sparking debates about creative control, fair compensation, and the power dynamics between artists and record labels. Her willingness to speak out against a powerful figure like Scooter Braun inspired many young artists and brought much-needed attention to the issue of artists' rights. In a bold move to regain control of her music, Taylor announced her decision to re-record her first 6 albums, a monumental undertaking that demonstrated her unwavering commitment to her art and her determination to own her mastery. The re-recorded albums, released to critical acclaim, not only allowed Taylor to reclaim her narrative, but also served as a powerful symbol of artistic agency. Using her voice for change. Taylor Swift's influence extends far beyond music. She advocates for LGBTQ+ rights, gender equality, and political engagement. Her stance has inspired millions to be more socially conscious. In 2018, she endorsed Democratic candidates in Tennessee. She encourages fans to vote and speak out. Taylor's advocacy for LGBTQ+ rights is noteworthy. She donates to LGBTQ+ organizations and promotes acceptance. Taylor is a role model for a generation passionate about justice. Section 1, A Legacy Forged in Song. Taylor Swift's journey from a young girl with a guitar to a global superstar is nothing short of extraordinary. Her story is a testament to the power of talent, hard work, and an unwavering belief in oneself. From her early days in Nashville, captivating audiences with her heartfelt lyrics and sweet vocals, to her bold reinventions and genre-bending experimentation, Taylor has consistently pushed boundaries and defied expectations. Her music has become a soundtrack to the lives of millions. Her songs capturing the universal experiences of love, loss, heartbreak, and hope. She has given voice to the joys and anxieties of growing up, her lyrics resonating with a generation navigating the complexities of life and love in the digital age. Through her music, Taylor has created a space for vulnerability, honesty, and emotional depth, reminding us that it's okay to feel deeply, to embrace our imperfections, and to find strength in our shared experiences. Her songs have become anthems of self-acceptance, resilience, and the power of finding your voice. Section 2, Breaking Barriers, Inspiring Millions. Taylor Swift's impact extends far beyond the charts and accolades. She has become a cultural icon, a role model for young people around the world, and a powerful voice for change. Her commitment to artistic integrity and speaking out against injustice inspires many. From advocating for artists' rights to promoting LGBTQ+ equality, Taylor uses her voice to amplify important causes. Her influence is undeniable, her actions speaking volumes about her character. Taylor's journey, marked by triumphs and challenges, shows her unwavering connection with fans. Section 3. The journey continues. As Taylor Swift evolves as an artist and individual, her journey is far from over. Each new album surprises us and reminds us of music's transformative power. Her profound connection with audiences shows her authenticity and storytelling. What does the future hold for Taylor Swift? We can only wait and see. She will continue to make music that moves and inspires us. Her legacy is still being written, filled with new creative heights. Hers is a journey of resilience in using her platform for change.